Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a crazy few days as you have seen the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump and some of the backlash that we've seen with a lot of people who are celebrating that, and some ways some of black people, which I'm kind of surprised by some things that black people do these days because they're not the same anymore. Now, my take on a lot of this, I'm going to cover more extensively on our live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as I am back from Hurricane Beryl. We got power. We all back, and we're going to make up even here on the podcast. We're going to double up on podcasts next week. So we're going to be doing at least two an evening just to make sure that we catch up on all our podcasts. So stay tuned to the Phillip Scott podcast to follow what we're going to be covering. But you got a black woman here, and let's put this up on the screen. Democratic Congressman staffer is fired after saying she wished the shooter, Thomas Crooks, that's the guy who shot Trump, had a better aim in vile posts after Trump's near assassination. So let's get into this. So a staff member at the Mississippi Democratic congressman took to social media, and I want you to see exactly what she said. Jacqueline Marsaw says, "I don't condone violence, but please get you some shooting lessons so you don't miss next time." Oops, that wasn't me talking. Jacqueline, yes, it was. But let's go ahead on and continue with the rest of this story. Now, we know on Saturday evening, shortly after Thomas Matthew Crooks attempted to assassinate the former president during a rally in Pennsylvania, Jacqueline, she's the field director for the Mississippi Congressman Benny G. Thompson, and she shared on the Facebook post that we saw. Now, we know the attack itself, it's considered a terrorist attack, actually. That's what it should be called. We know Trump was left bloodied and hurt during the terror attack attempt, better known as an assassination, and he was seen grabbing and holding his ear as his loud bangs rang out and bullets whizzed before he ducked for cover. Now, Marsaw, she's 61 years old. She's the president and vice president of a local NAACP in Natchez, Mississippi, has since deleted the post and her account and said, but screenshots have been reposted across social media. And in the follow-up to the post, she said, "That's what your hate speech got you." Now, let me tell y'all something about this lady and what she said here, okay? Let's put this back up on the screen one more time because I want to point something out. She says she don't condone violence, but she's saying to a person that attempted to assassinate a former president about getting you some shooting lessons so you don't miss next time. Now, the term next time probably gonna get her a visit from the FBI, because right now, some of you silly individuals in the black community, you're putting on their next time. You're crashing out so hard for the Democrat Party. You have a very unhealthy hatred for Donald Trump. Listen, you don't supposed to be no emotions attached to no politics. It's about policy. Some of you sit up here, you love the man that did the 94 crime bill. You love the man that done things that actually harmed our community politically, prioritized other groups off of our vote. You love him, but the other dude who didn't do a single law against us, you're celebrating someone trying to take the life of a former president? Like, what is wrong with y'all? And I hope the FBI go visit her behind too. And I don't want to hear nothing about no racism. Oh, they targeting me because I'm black. No, they coming at you because you're dumb. Why would you put that up on social media? Now, I said Marsaw since have been fired from her position. They said I was made aware of a post made by a staff member and she is no longer in my employment. So they had to let her go from her job. Now, let me tell you something, because listen, I probably made a post on the X account, at least the African Diaspora News Channel X account. Trump, we all saw it. The man got shot. The reports were if he didn't turn his head the way he turned it, that bullet would have hit him in the back of the head and Trump would be here no more. And because he turned his head the way he did, it just caught him on the ear. After getting shot like that, Trump stood up, raised his fist up and said, fight, fighting USA. I said, man, that's like a G. I said, man, I got nothing but respect for Trump for that. And you should have seen these people coming out the woodwork. Oh, look how much he's selling out. You a sellout. Well, because we looking at a former president get shot, and he was like, man, nah, I'm fighting it. I can't do nothing but respect that. So if you want to be on that, because like I tell y'all, you Democrat shields, this is not the place for you. I've been said that. This is not the place. You the type that believe that the Democrat Party, our votes belong to them. Go on that plantation if you want. Go over there with Boulay Martin and the gang and all that rhetoric Boulay Martin and them been saying. All of a sudden now you talking about you condemning it, Boulay Martin. I saw you. Now you condemning it. Y'all was the one up here saying that man's a threat to democracy and y'all need to do all kind of things against him. Y'all talk about MAGA. Y'all MAGA too. You know, like Sister Demetria said, shout out to her. She called them blue MAGA because that's what they are. Like they have video of these people literally making threats against Trump. I mean, vile. But if it was on that other side doing it, oh my God, they ready to come down on them. Nobody should be making threats on no side. None. When Trump has said that this country has descended into third world status, all this right here, what you're seeing, this is what happens in third world countries. He was actually accurate. Third world countries, they assassinate political candidates. In third world countries, people can't respect the election. Even January the 6th, they didn't respect the election. Now, I have my thoughts on some of that stuff, too. And this time, they can't sit up here and do the mail-in ballots and drop-off boxes. They can't do that this time. Because I always said when I saw that election, I just questioned that I was watching the election. I laid in my bed till I fell asleep. Then overnight, every time I look up, it's always overnight, 100,000 ballots come in for Biden. I'm like, why that keeps happening? Why overnight? Always overnight. So, but, you know, that's here nor there. But y'all sitting up here crashing out for these Democrats. Y'all sitting up here getting mad at people, not want to talk to people for the Democrat Party. And now some of y'all have literally went insane trying to celebrate, or some of you are mad that this evil person that could have really started a big issue in this country, a really big issue. You're actually mad that he didn't finish the job. Some of you black Americans have become so wicked. You sit up here and want to talk about the folks, but you have done, you're just like them. And I've said that so many times. Some of you are just like your bastardized father. And who's your bastardized father? Them. And moments like this show that. Because the black people I know and the black people we come from, we don't celebrate no crap like that. What is that to celebrate? Why are we advocating for that? We should be taking that kind of energy and advocating things for the black community. We should be taking that energy to trying to repair black America. You so invested in Democrat, that's why we don't get nowhere as black America. We get nowhere because of y'all so invested in that dumb party instead of being invested into our own community. And your head is so far up the Democrat butt that you can't even think. Now, anybody that got their head so far up the Democrat butt like you, they are sellout. They are this, they are that. I say, call me whatever name you want to call me. Because when the rubber meets the road, the ones that's calling me names is not even doing what I'm doing at all for the black people in America or globally. So you can call me whatever name you want. Like Silk the Shocker say, as long as you put Mr. in front. I don't want y'all people around me like that. Please go away from here. I don't want you Democrat shields or any black person that can't even think for themselves. Use your brain. Think. Think, McFly. Think. Because a lot of you not thinking. You a black person making those kind of comments, they gonna come ride down on you quick. You know that as a black person in this country. You know any little thing that we say, they own us like white on rice. Some of y'all didn't think y'all done got brand new in this country and that you done got equal to the folks now, so you could talk like them. Them Democrats are not gonna save you when the feds kick in your door 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And you wake up, you got a bunch of guns in your face. And then now they're gonna be asking you, hey, what's that post you talking about on Facebook? You talking about next time, right after it happened, when they looking for answers, looking for who's doing what, this is what you go do. Like I said, I can't deal with some of y'all. Look, some of y'all, you talking about people being revealed. I'm glad a lot of y'all revealing y'allself. Please, if you shilling for the Democrats, don't come around me, don't tell me nothing. Because I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican. I'm politically independent. I done told some of you glue sniffers that forever. I'm a policy person. I look at the policies of a candidate, not a dumb party. Forget they party. I've said before, some of the policies that Trump pushed, I can agree with. The immigration policy, I can agree with that because look what they doing in Chicago. Look what they doing in New York to black Americans. The other candidate, Biden, he wants to do more of that. And you support that crap when it's hurting black Americans? Right here on this channel, I had Sister Carter Truss, who used to be a Democrat, who helped Brandon Johnson get in office, telling you why she got away from Democrats and went to the other side now because of what they did in Chicago on this channel. But some of your head so far up the Democrat butt that you don't care. You don't care. You don't care about the community. I said a long time ago, your God is white Jesus and Democrat. I've said that. And you more and more every day, you're proving it. I can't even say white Jesus anymore because a lot of you not even doing that. But definitely Democrat. That's your God. And it shows every day. And you got this attitude that people got to be in allegiance to your God, specifically other black people. You won't talk to them. You want to cash them out. You want to call them names. You want to shame them. Man, go to hell. Go to hell with your God. Because that's not the God I serve. Stay away from me with that devilment. Get thee behind me, Satan. Keep that mess over there. So them folks kick in her door. I'm cool with it. I'm so cool with it. I hope they do. Make an example out of your silly behind. But we're going to be talking more and more about this. And I don't care if the folks doing it. Because you're going to tell me, well, they doing it. I don't care what they do. They can do whatever they want to do. As long as they're not messing with us in the process, I don't care. Our whole media apparatus is to focus on black people globally. And black people in America specifically on this podcast. I don't care what other people do. Don't care. That's not my issue. They got their own platforms to talk about, whatever. I'll talk about other folks if they have some sort of involvement with us. Then we'll talk about them. Outside of that, care what they do. You see me tripping about January the 6th? Was it us? No. I talked about it because it was news, but I'm not tripping about it. Why? Because we didn't have nothing to do with it. Just that simple. All these people backpedaling now in the Democrat Party. Oh, we condemn the violence. Man, y'all started it. Y'all started it. You can't condemn it now. You should have condemned it before that. But I'm telling black people, don't be crashing out for the Democrats, man, because they going to come after y'all quick, fast, in a hurry. They're not going to go after Brad and Connor for doing it online. They go after you. And I'm warning you, when they start doing it, don't say nothing.